Welcome back to the Cosmoholics Anonymous. I am your favorite girl, Bo Vintage, and today's video is BOETALKS. I might be a little more quiet today because my mother and nephew are here and they're asleep downstairs, so I don't want to be too loud. But this one is called The Mother Effin' Church Guy. Help me please, LMAO. Hey, so I visited the church last night for the first time in a long while just to listen to my friend when she sang. When I got into this, what's the scholar? What's that, child? See, I haven't been to church in a long time, so I don't know what a scholar is. But okay, when I got into the scholar, I immediately saw a guy on the stage playing the guitar. I thought he looked fine as F. Ha ha ha. And I observed him under the night. And I felt that he also showed some interest. Eye contact a little sometimes, etc. Later, when I got home, I found his Instagram. Oh, you's a stalker. Okay? Let's just put it out there. I realized this was the hottest guy I've ever seen. I immediately told my friend how much I was interested in him, but she just waved it away. Probably because she's jealous and did not want to see me get him. Okay, nah. The problem here is that I am 100% atheist. Oh, I did not see that coming. I want to go there every week and even join the church just to get to know him. No, bitch, you better stop right now. Okay? Just stop. To avoid doing that, I've been thinking of following him on Instagram and later add him on Snapchat. But it's just strange to start following a guy the day after seeing him for the first time. He will think I'm a stalker and fucking weird, as we all do, okay? But I want to avoid joining a religious group when I'm not even a believer. But I really want to get in touch with this guy, but I do not know how to do this. Should I start following my friend to church sometimes and watch? Or should I wait for a while and then add social media? Is there any better way to do that? I really want to get to know this guy, as you can seem, LMAO. By the way, I'm a 15-year-old girl. Sorry, I need to change my batteries. Really, I appreciate all kinds of answers. Henty, if you are atheist and this is somebody that is in the church chat, just stay away, because usually people that are in the church and actively in the church want to find somebody that is also in the church or somebody that is at least a believer. If he is a true Christian or whatever church you were at, I can't speak for this man, but I'm going to assume that he wouldn't want to date somebody that's not even a believer. Like with me, I'm a believer, but I'm not over here thumping my Bible and I'm not over here at church every week. Okay, so there's different kinds of believers, I guess. And so in my personal opinion, I feel like you shouldn't stalk him, for one, and you definitely should not just attend the church to meet this guy. Like, only your friend and God are gonna be looking at you sideways, and you might get struck down, child, if you join the church just to get close to this guy. But I feel like that's doing a little much. Like, he's not the only guy in the world, and to be quite frank, if I was the guy and some atheist girl came to the church and started stalking me, I would have an issue. Also, I think a lot of people have atheism chat. I don't know what the hell it's called. I think a lot of people misconstrue atheism, because when I was in high school chat, I thought being an atheist was a devil worshiper. I didn't know it just meant that you don't believe in anything, which is, to me, I'm not gonna talk about atheist chat, but I really thought that it was being a devil worshiper, but like, it's not that. You just don't believe in anything. And if you don't believe in God, then you wouldn't believe in the devil either. It's kind of like I don't fucking know. I don't get it, okay? But I don't feel as though, if you want to talk to this guy, go to the church, okay? You know, strike up conversation with him. If you guys get to talking and you tell him you're an atheist and he doesn't like that, he won't talk to you. That's just it. Like, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So you're not gonna know unless you figure it out. But in my personal opinion, I feel it's wrong for you to go to the church just to talk to this guy. Like, it doesn't make sense. Unless, here's the kicker, unless you join this church or you start going to the church regularly and you develop a relationship with this guy and he is the way to Christ for you, okay? He might lead you to the Lord, honey. So you know what? Join the church, girl. You know what? You never know. Sometimes God is just leading you to the holy place. So, you know what? Join the church, girl. I ain't gonna lie. Amen. Hey, Bo. I love your videos, girl. All the way from the UK. Bop, bop. Okay, first off, I am single. I would say I'm pretty attractive, but I'm only 16. And at this age, I just don't want to get myself into relationship issues. Well, good on ya. So for the reasons of my age and that I'm so driven with my goals and education, I am single. However, I still get horny like any other teen. I am a virgin, but I have bought sex toys since watching your hauls. Lord Jesus, God forgive me, okay? Forgive me. Now, here's the problem. Every time I use them, I come way too fast, like under a minute. It's annoying because I want to feel the pleasure for longer. What am I doing wrong? Bitch, are you really asking me how? No. Like, no, we're not gonna, like, I am not some sex ed teacher, okay? I'm not gonna teach you, what? It is what it is. Sometimes vibrators make you come real quick. It's just what it is, because it's not the same as sex, okay? So, I'm just gonna, like, you're not doing anything wrong. Sometimes you just have to buy, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, okay? That's just how it goes. Hi, Bo. First, I would like to say I love your videos. Thank you. I love how confident you are. You're very inspirational. Aww. But I'm coming to you, I guess, to vent and for some advice. I don't get to talk about how I feel to my family or friends just because I don't want anyone to judge me. Anyways, I'm 26 and I've been single forever. My last relationship was in high school, senior year. My first official boyfriend, if I should say. We only went out for 4 months. He cheated on me while I was out of school due to medical issues. What a sick little fuck. He's actually the one who broke up with me. I didn't want to break up. I was desperate to have a boyfriend. But we continued to mess around while he got together with the girl he cheated on me with. Oh my lord. Let's just say my senior year was hell. Eventually I stopped messing around with him and moved on. Somewhat. I've talked to other guys over the years, but it's either the ones I really like playing me out or only want sex, or the guys I'm not really interested in, I friend zone. And speaking of sex, I've had sex with 14 guys. Me mama. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I just wasn't expecting that. Not all in 1 year, lol. I'm 26. I lost my virginity at 16. But my self-esteem was so low back then. It still is. I thought having sex with a guy would make him like me and want to be with me. A lot of girls feel that way. This one guy that I really, really liked, he was 23 at the time and I was 19. I knew having sex with him was wrong, but I felt like the more I did it with him, the more he would like me. Oh. I remember the day after we had sex and he was taking me home. I asked him what his plans were for Valentine's Day. He said to me, taking my girlfriend to New York. I felt so low. I didn't say anything else the whole car ride. Girl, I would have said, let me out, let me out. Like, what are you saying to me? All I could do was put my head down. I cried and cried. But I, of course, never learned my lesson. It took me until I was 24 to realize you don't have to put out just for a guy to like you or want to be with you. But a part of me still feels like that's all I'm worth, or that I'll never find a true love. And I know being in a relationship isn't easy. I'm just tired of the situation. Oh, bless me. I'm just tired of the situation. Oh my gosh. I'm just tired of the situationships. I feel like God sent me my soulmate and curved him, and I curved him and sent him to the friend zone files. LOL. What should I do? I need advice. From Lonely Single Girl. Okay, so in my personal opinion, I feel like the main thing wrong with women that suffer from self-esteem issues and stuff like that is that, or women that are looking to be in a relationship with someone, is that they haven't worked on themselves. I don't feel as though you've worked on yourself enough to where you're ready to be with somebody. Even though you're 26 and you feel like you're single and lonely, I feel like there's still a lot that you have to deal with within yourself before you're comfortable to even put yourself out there in a classy way and date and not feel like all your worth is your vagina, because you're obviously much more than that. When you find yourself in the same situation over and over and over and over and over again, it's because you are attracted to a certain type of guy, and you have admitted or noticed that you have definitely been curbing the people that you probably should be giving a chance. Because if somebody's showing interest in you and they're nice and you're not latching on or catching the hint because they're not what you usually go for, and then you go for the jackass and you get heartbroken all over again, that's on you. So I think you should really try to figure out why it is you are attracted to these guys that obviously only want you for certain things, and not somebody that wants you intellectually, not somebody that wants you more than just physically. Sometimes we are sent people and we curb them, and it's just like we realize too late that we missed out on the opportunity, because then that person ends up with somebody else by the time you realize that you should have given them a chance, but you didn't because you were scared to give somebody a chance that you're not used to, or you were scared to, you know, talk to somebody that's outside of your type. I think that you are definitely on your way to knowing your self-worth, because the first thing you did was admit that you did have low self-esteem and you still kind of suffer with that, but you also are taking into consideration that you said in this email that you know that you're worth more than what you're putting out, and that you don't have to put out for guys to like you. And don't feel like you're alone that way. A lot of girls do feel that way, and that could have to do with if you got daddy issues, child. If something happened to you in your childhood, that just might be the reason that you are that way. Or sometimes it's just, you know, you didn't have the proper upbringing or guidance to show you that that's not necessary. And so don't beat yourself up about it, because sometimes we don't have, it's not even just about how we were brought up or anything like that, morals or anything like that. It's just sometimes we don't have the right people in our corner to lead by example, or to even lead at all. And so you just do what you do. Certain things in life we aren't taught. If you grew up in a home like I grew up in, and certain things weren't talked about, like sex, you're probably more susceptible to things of this nature. But like I said, don't beat yourself up about it. Just take the time to know yourself. Take the time to see the red flags that are the guys that you shouldn't talk to. So if you say you start talking to a guy and you're like, oh shit, he's just like that guy that I used to talk to that had a girlfriend and took her to fucking New York after we just had sex like dogs, kick him to the curb immediately and move on. Like, there's so many guys out here. It's a matter of giving the people that you would never think to give a chance, giving them a chance, and just little stuff like that. So hang in there, girl. You're 26, you're still mad young, even though like life is in stages. Everybody's life is different. Like for me, I just turned 25. My 25 was not your 25. My 25 was not my sister's 25. You know what I mean? Everybody's life is different. Everybody's at a different place in their life at different times. And so don't feel as though just because you're 26 you should be here, but you're not. It doesn't work like that. You're still in your 20s. There's still so much growing and stuff to do, and you shouldn't feel that way. You shouldn't feel as though you're like sad and lonely and like falling behind because you're 26. It's not that deep. So take it easy. If the people that you've put in the friend zone are still available, maybe try hanging out, you know, giving it a go. And for the next person that swings your way that you're about to put into the friend zone, give them a try. Hey, my name is Ayana. I recently turned 16 last month. Anyways, that's besides the point. I have a younger sister, age 14. She and I never got along. When we were younger, we literally fought every day. In 2015, we were living in Miami, and my mom would live in California and visit every 3 months. So basically, I felt as if I had to take on the mother role at such a young age. Later that year, my mom decided that we need to come and live with her. Of course, we had an issue with her wanting to be a parent again. So my sister and I would argue every single day over dumb things, but lately her threats have become more violent. She would say she's going to end my life if we ever fought. My mom and I noticed that her behavior was getting out of hand. My mom would joke she's bipolar or she's crazy, until one day she and my mom was arguing and she became really upset. She ran up, and then it's just like, the email doesn't end. It's like she ran up, I guess she was going to say stairs, then it says V, then it says MKIGJJJII. And that's it. Hopefully your sister didn't run up the stairs and slaughter her. But there is no end to that email. It's kind of scary, but I almost feel like it's supposed to be like that. But not really. I think she fucked up with the email. But she never sent me an email after that, which is kind of weird. I don't know. Okay, get your sister help. Hey Bo, I love your video so much. You're like a big sister to me and I need your advice so bad right now. Okay, so I'm in a terrible position right now and I don't know what to do. There's a girl in my choir who's always been a little strange, to say the least, and everyone knows. She's talked to me and I've always been super nice to her, but last week she messaged me saying her friend liked me. I replied asking who. She gave me his Instagram. I never thought he was that bad looking, so she gave him my number. She said, that bad looking. Child, what? We talked for some time, but then I started getting weird vibes from him. He'd say stuff like, I'm fucked up in the head. Okay. On the inside, I'd be like, oh, hell no. I knew I had to fall back quick, but I just tell him I doubt it. I'd slowly stop texting back as fast and not initiate conversations. I forgot to mention this whole time his friend has been bothering me to eat lunch with them, and I've been saying stuff like maybe next time and I don't know. Recently, I had a class with him, a SAT preps class we have every month or so. Before I knew him, I used to sit behind him, but I decided to sit with a friend. I was planning on saying hi to him after class, but before the bell rang, this boy dipped. He was gone with the wind. Fabulous. On my way to lunch, I saw him and he gave me the weirdest look ever. He looked pissed. I said hi, but he really didn't say anything back. I was shook. I thought he finna shoot up the school. Okay, get your ass. He messaged me in my first period the next day asking if I can eat with him. At this point, I'm a little weirded out by him and his friend because neither of them say anything to me in person, ever. By the way, I saw his friend that morning and I was going to say hi, but she avoided eye contact with me and smirked and kept on walking, which was weird as hell. Listen, y'all, I can't handle these murder situations. This is not forensic files. Y'all don't email the police, okay? 911.com or 911@gmail.com. Not BOETALKS@gmail.com. Y'all need to email the damn police. Okay? So I decided to ignore the text, hoping he would take the hint. I took the shortcut, hoping not to see them in the cafeteria, and as I walk out from getting my food, I see both of them standing by the door. I ignored it and went to go sit down. Little do I know, they were watching me to see where I was sitting. Why do they want to eat with you so bad when they want to put cyanide in your food? Like, so about 10 minutes go by and I see both of them from the side of my eye. Where are your friends? Why are you not sitting with you? You ain't got no friends? What's going on here? I feel like I'm reading like a scary movie. Reading a scary movie, yes. He comes and sits with me. I don't know what to do. I said hi, but it was so awkward. He went on to ask me if my hair was real. Boy, bye. I can't. He tried making small talk, but after he looked at me all crazy in the hall, I felt different about him. Long story short, he ended up leaving. I felt so bad, but pissed, and his friend, because he said she forced him to come sit with me. I feel so shitty. I don't know what to do. Leaving the cafeteria, I saw his friend and she gave me the nastiest look. I don't think I ever wanted to fight a bitch so bad. I really need advice. What? Yeah, we ain't gonna do this again. We're not gonna do this again. We're just not. I don't really know what you need advice about. Fuck both of them. Don't talk to them. Like, y'all gotta stop this, please. Hey, Bo, I love you so much. And your story time about your father touched me because I'm in a similar situation. And you and Shooter are goals AF. Thank you. Anyways, I'm in a sticky situation. I'm 14 and a half years old, but I'm extremely mature. Says every 14-year-old ever, but I'll continue reading. I even look old for my age. Everyone thinks I'm like 21 or 22 when they first meet me. I've had a few boyfriends and I've gotten my heart broken several times. At 14, child, what? You're supposed to be hanging up posters in your room of the latest boy band that I don't know what it would be called, child. But whatever. I guess not having a father figure in my life hasn't helped. I was on Kick minding my own business in my little group chats, right? Well, there was this guy in the group chat. Let's call him K. And here's how we met. Summer joins group chat. Me. Does anyone like dancehall? K says, really? Me. Yeah. I'm not speaking patois today, so we're just going to ignore the next part of the email. And then K blows up the group chat with dancehall videos. For the gal them. Me. Yas. Then we had a little combo and he slid into my DM and we had a combo there. Side note, he fine as hell. So combo goes great and I asked him how old he is and he's 26. I told him I was 14 and a half. He didn't believe me at first. And honey, it ain't like I'm flaunting my tits in my profile picture. So ain't nobody know about my titties or ass. No shade, no tea. But we still talked anyways. He nasty. Like I said, I'm mature AF. He is R. Kelly, but whatever. I have not met another girl my age like me. So it ain't like he talking to no baby. I've been around. Still a virgin though, honey. You're irritating me. Me and Kate got everything in common. I've never met someone so much like me before, except our personalities are different in a way. Another problem is he lives in Jamaica and I live in Vegas. But I'm planning on visiting him when I turn 18. I was going there regardless, haha. Girl, that is 4 years from now. You ain't gonna care about K in 4 years. Like, he ain't special K, he just K. So, like, we're not gonna do this. I can't freaking deal. I'm very happy with him, to be honest, and he's happy with me. He told me he wants to marry me when I'm old enough. Lord God. The fact that he's 26 and entertaining a 14-year-old, the police should be at his door. Okay? Who's he, fucking Tyga? Like, I can't. Times have been getting real hard with my family, especially since we're broken and dysfunctional. But Kay has been very inspirational and supportive, like he's always been. He said, I can't get you out of my head. This is me translating the patois, okay? What are you doing to me, girl? I'm the same way. He said he swears he's going to marry me when I'm older. I don't feel pressured. I feel happy, fine, and normal with him. We love each other. You met on Kick. Okay. He's coming to visit me when I get a car, and I'll visit him when... You know what's so funny? You started off this email talking about you're mature for your age, but this is something a little girl would say. It's so silly. He's coming to visit me when I get a car, and I'll visit him when I'm 18. And depending on how everything goes, I'll move there when I finish college or transfer if I can. Baby girl, you do not want to live in Jamaica, okay? You live in Vegas. Like... Jamaica Queens or Jamaica Jail? Which one? Because I need to know. Why would you move from America to Jamaica unless you are retiring? Child, you 14 and you're not mature. So I'm not going to even entertain this foolishness. Transfer to what college in Jamaica? What college are you transferring to in Jamaica? Please let me know. Is this okay? Should I drop him? My consent is... My consent? See, first of all, the word is conscience, but you have consent here, okay? Your consent does not exist, okay? It's your conscience that exists. And it's not telling you to drop him. I just want to hear your input on it because you're older. Lots of love. Summer, the light-skinned girl. Okay, baby girl. Baby girl. We're not going to do the colorism thing, okay? Light skin, dark skin, brown skin, girl, don't matter, honey. Okay, your name is Summer, that's all fine and dandy, but you don't have to add the light-skinned girl. See, colorism, I'm not gonna get into today because I don't want to get mad. It's fine if you're proud of your light-skinned self, your dark-skinned self, your brown-skinned self, but we're just not going to address it like it's important, because it's not. At the end of the day, you's black, okay? You's a black, okay? That's it. So we're not gonna do that. This email really irritated me because I really thought you were gonna have some mature shit to say, but you just said shit that sounded like something a little girl would say. Like you finna run off into the sunset with this man that you done met on Kick. Now play that back and let me know if that sounds mature to you. Okay? Talking about something 4 years. In 4 years, the amount that your life is going to change, you have no idea. In 4 years, from 14 to 18, you have zero inclination of an idea of how much your life will change, how much your thought process will change, how much you will actually mature and be grown, or not be grown, but grow up. You have no idea. Special K ain't gonna be a thing, okay? He might, okay? You know, there's always that small possibility that he might, but I'm telling you right now, from 14 to 18, if you were to hang on to this man in Jamaica that is, first of all, let me tell you something about some Jamaican men, child. He out here, okay? He's really out here getting his dick wet already. You are not his number one. He's not gonna wait for you for 4 years. He's fucking bitches, guaranteed, raw, okay? And no, he's not the one, okay? Also, another thing that you should consider is that I'm not saying that this is K, I'm not saying that this is every Jamaican man, but what I will say is that a lot of Jamaican men do look for somebody foreign, okay, which would be you, ma'am, in Vegas, to marry so that they could get their ass over here and then ditch your ass once they get here and get their motherfucking papers. Okay, you don't need those problems. That's probably what this is. He's fighting you from now. He's gonna groom you. He's gonna let you know he love you, that y'all gonna get married, and you're a little girl, so of course you're gonna hold on to this fantasy. And his ass is going to marry you to get papers and get his citizenship. Okay, that is it. But Donald Trump probably won't have that, so it is what it is. Good luck to you and yours, but you should not be talking to no 26-year-old man. I mean, it's long distance, so whatever, but no, he's sick. He's 26 years old talking to a 14-year-old. By the time you are in 4 years, the man will be 30. What are you doing? Hey Bo, first things first, congratulations on the engagement. I'm so effing happy for you. Thank you very much. Now onto my BS. My name is Queen24. And my man's name is Lorenzo. It's kind of like a fairy tale story how him and I started talking. I met him in Chicago, my hometown, while I was home to turn up for my 21st birthday. I stopped and asked his fine ass if he could take a picture of my best friend and I. He smiled and did, so it took him a while to snap the damn picture. Later that night, I get a text from he was putting his number in. Okay, I see your number. He called his phone. Later that night, I get a text from your future asking me how did I like the photos. I would actually be creeped out by this, but this is a cute little story. Me being drunk and confused, I didn't text back. The next morning, I get a good morning, beautiful text from him. See, here's the thing. If this were me in the situation, I'm not even gonna lie. After I got the first text, sorry, if I was the guy and I sent the first text and nobody responded to the text, I would not text again. Because then I would feel like I am doing too much. And by too much, I mean being a little bit of a overbearing stalker. But no disrespect to your man, okay? We texted on and off that day, but I wasn't taking it serious because I was flying back to Texas for college. Little did I know he was in the Army on leave visiting family in Chicago. He was stationed in the same part of Texas I went to school at. Well, this is just lovely. Once I got back to Texas, baby boy was on me heavy. At first, I was playing hard to get because it was too good to be true in my head. Now, fast forward to 2017, I'm deeply in love with this man. We've been in a committed relationship for 2 years now. We've been talking about getting married and starting a family. He's even bought me an engagement ring. Hello, welcome to the First Wives Club. But, Bo, what's done in the dark comes to light and bitch has it. Baby boy has been lying to me from jump. He's still waiting for his car to be shipped to Texas after 3 effing years. I found out he has a secret social media account. Out of the blue, he is now taking care of this little girl that's his goddaughter that looks just like him. Oh no. I need a drink. I need a damn drink. Because what? What are you telling me? Let's just get a drink right quick. I need a damn beverage, bitch. Woo. Beverage at your service. Because I'm parched. The last couple of months, he's been working a lot more and always busy on the weekends. Oh, he a weekend zaddy. Okay. I'm worrying how the F he's getting around because I drive and pick him up to go places. When I do ask him questions about his whereabouts, he gets upset and says it's in his Jamaican culture to get private before you marry. The F? Am I crazy, Bo? Do I walk away from this altogether? Chat, I am Jamaican and I don't know nothing about this get private business. That is a damn lie. If you have to get private, we don't need to be together. End of story. You will not hide nothing from me because guess what? I'm a detective and I will find out. So you need to get your little investigation hat on and figure out what is going on with this man. Because, well, I mean, if the baby girl looked just like him, is that a dead? There's a fucking spider. Oh my god. I'm done. I'm done, y'all.
Settle the fuck down, man. It's just a spider.
Yeah, but I'm recording. Sorry, y'all. High stress. I don't even remember what the hell I was saying. Spider done came and ruined my day. I was trying to say that I would, I would put my investigation hat on and get it popping because if you're being shady, you're being shady. He would have to be one sick son of a bitch to be lying that his actual biological daughter is his goddaughter. And if you guys have been together for 2 years and you've never heard of this goddaughter until now, it would just be like, you know what I mean? So I think you need to investigate, and if you can't get anywhere in your investigation, then you need to just cut the ties. Get rid of his ass because it doesn't make sense that all of a sudden he's being mad sketch before you guys get married. I've literally never heard that. Ever. Unless he's planning some super engagement party, some surprise party, I don't see what his purpose would be and to be extremely private. The fact that he even said that is just weird. Like, he needs to stop. I mean, if nothing's adding up, you just need to drill him, and if he doesn't want to be honest with you, then you should walk away from the situation. Or if he does end up opening up to you, then you take it from there. Don't jump the gun just yet. You guys do have a relationship. You say you do love him or that you are in love with him, so if he's in love with you, he will be honest with you. You need to just put your foot down in the situation and be like, you're gonna fucking you're gonna spill the beans and I need to know what's going on with you, otherwise this is not going to happen. End of story. So yeah, that is it, you guys. I'll definitely be doing another Botox this week because I've been feeling really like lazy, and whenever I'm lazy, that's when I get Botox out of the way because I don't have to put on makeup. I gotta look pretty for y'all. You know, it is what it is. So I'll probably be filming a couple more Botox this week. Not to mention I have millions of emails and I feel bad for neglecting, but like Botox can only be done in small doses. If you need help, botox@gmail.com. That's with 2 S's. And yeah, I love you all and I will definitely see you in the next one.